Good morning, warriors, misfits, and everything in between. Aaron here, checking in with you on what is January 1st, 2024. So it is technically a new year. I've ran into quite a few people this morning, and I've said, happy just another day, because that's kind of how I look at New Year's. It's just another day in the calendar. I flip a page, and the next calendar begins. If you watched my message yesterday, you know I'm not big on New Year's resolutions. They don't work. Setting goals and planning to achieve those goals does work. So this is kind of touching on that. I was speaking with one of my great friends, Wendy Ilsky, and she lives in New Orleans, and I live up in southwestern Ontario. So you know, we communicate back and forth just via Messenger, and we always have some great conversations. And she said something today that really resonated with me and made a lot of sense that I wanted to share with you guys. And it is, going into this year, I want you guys to look back over the previous year, and I want you to pinpoint things that disserviced you. Sounds easier said than done. What I mean by that is go back and look at anything that didn't serve your purpose, because those are the things that are going to hold you back in the end. And that could be anything from a workout that you hate. Of course, I'm going to lead with that, being a fitness instructor. That's it. Maybe there was a workout that you absolutely hate to do, and we all hear this discipline over motivation shit, and I agree with it, but you have to be passionate about what you're doing as well. You have to love it. You can't just, I'm going to do this same fucking workout every single week, and I hate doing it, and I'm not making any gains because of it. It's because you fucking hate it. You've lost your passion for it, right? So in the end, it's actually disservicing you. Look back over maybe some of the foods you eat, right? A lot of people make, again, a resolution that they want to lose, 20 pounds. Cool. That's doable. Let's fucking do it. Let's figure it out. But now you got to look at the foods that were disservicing you, right? Are you that kind of person that's, I'm walking on the treadmill for an hour every day. I work out with weights 3 times a week, but I eat a fucking bag of chips every night. Guess what? You're not going to see any results. Why? Because chips are a disservice to you. Maybe it is giving your time to something, right? And, maybe that is a charity, a church, a gym, fitness organization, whatever it might be, right? And look back over it and go, did it service me this year? And it might sound selfish, but you got to remember, you're doing this for you. You're here for you. No one else is going to do this and put the work in for you. This all comes down to you. So if something isn't serving you positively in your life, then why the fuck are you doing it? It's that simple, right? Are you constantly helping out? It's like putting overtime in for a job that you're not getting paid for. Right? You're disservicing yourself. You're burning yourself out to go and work extra for somebody that's not going to pay you. Right? Now, if you're getting paid, different story. Right? Because we have bills to pay. You got to live. There's stuff to do. If you're going and you're helping a charity foundation, we'll say, and don't take any of this the wrong fucking way, that's for sure. I am all about charity. I do stuff for charity all the time. I do charity runs, I do donations, all that stuff. I'm just using this as an example before the fucking comments blow up. It is a disservice if you're not getting anything out of it, or if you're not helping the right people, right? If you're trying to do a charity service to help people, you're doing something for the food bank, and the food bank's not doing the right thing, not giving the food away, just as an example, whatever's happening, and you're putting the time and effort in, and you're wasting your energy and your time on it, again, sounds really bad, wasting your energy and time, that is causing you a disservice. And, you know, as I just said, it does sound wrong, and it does sound crazy. But you only have a finite amount of time. Like, that's it. There's only 7 days in a week. And I'm a big advocate for making time. You can make time. 86,400 seconds in a day. What are you going to do with that time? And I know a lot of people that do charity work selfishly because it makes them feel great, right? It boosts their morale to help other people, knowing that they're helping somebody. And to me, that's not selfish. That's not a selfish way to do it. But if it gets to the point where it becomes a chore, and I guess I should have led with that. If anything that you are doing in 2023 became a chore, and I don't mean household chores, we all have those, but just something that you used to love to do that became a chore, it has now become a disservice to you. You're not going to get anything from it anymore. You're not going to grow from it. Or maybe you will. Maybe you have to reevaluate why you started doing it in the first place. And anybody that follows me knows I am big on whys. They are huge. It's one thing to do, you know, to make a plan and try and achieve goals, but you need a why to do it. And then on top of that, you need a how. And if you don't have either of those, well, realistically, you're not going to get very far. And it's the same thing with passion. You need passion in anything that you're going to do. Again, that could be weight training. Like maybe, you know, for myself, I'm getting into competitive bodybuilding, right? A lot of work, a lot of discipline, a lot of passion. The discipline is one thing, but you have to be passionate about it because there's so much that goes into it. You can't just have, you know, one shitty day. And if you do, you got to break it down and go, okay, why was it a shitty day? I have to turn that around. Same thing with going to work. And you know what? Maybe your job is disservicing you right now because you're comfortable. Maybe you've been doing a job for the last 10 years. Maybe you're good at your job. But maybe you're not getting any more recognition for it. And recognition isn't everything, but it does boost your morale, right? But maybe you're not getting any praise. Maybe you're not getting, you know, a review to let you know how you're doing. Times are changing right now. Our economy is crashing. People are going out less and spending less money. The unemployment rate is skyrocketing. That is a whole different video and a whole different conversation because I'm on both sides of the fence for this one. Between people that don't want to work and people that can't find the job, or people that just aren't ready to settle for a job. They have higher expectations for what they want, which again, this is kind of what this video is about. It's about setting your expectations to what you want. And sometimes that is just what you have to do. If you're not happy with your job, it's time to change something. Albert Einstein said, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a different result. So if you're expecting 2024 to be just fucking awesome and you want to have the happiest time and live the happiest life, but you're working a shitty dead-end job that you fucking hate, you're doing workouts that aren't doing anything for you, hell, you might be in a relationship that's holding you back. Again, don't really want to touch on that one, but it's possible. There's a lot of people out there that are holding on to something for fear and because they're comfortable. So this year I challenge people to step outside of your comfort zone. Don't set a resolution. Look at your comfort zone and see if it benefited you. See if it serviced you. And if it didn't, it's a disservice. And it's time to change something and it's time to let it go. All right, guys, that's what I got for you on disservice today. I'm sure that something else will fucking come to me later. Again, I speak the truth. Take it or leave it. It is what it is. If you haven't already liked and subscribed, please do. I'm going to have some additional content coming this way very, very soon. Been filming workouts. I just have to put some editing together and start getting that shit out there and start helping people achieve their goals. All right, guys, you know the drill. Own your lives and get after it. Cheers.